Hi guys, 4:30 in London. Let's have a look at what happened in the market today. If we start with the pound, so around 1 hour ago, so 3:30, we had some government sources saying that the UK is willing to pay 20 billion euros during transition period, but only if the UK has access to the single market and some form of custom union. So if we have a look at the reaction seen in the pound, well, first it was combined. The timing was the same when we broke the high of the day at around the 135.50 level. So technical break, and then he was helped by these sources that we had managed to break above the pivot level and to touch the 136 handle around there. Pound now is trading 10 ticks away from the 136 handle. So that's for the pound. Also today you had a lot of meetings between Donald Trump and some other presidents. And recently Donald Trump just had a meeting with a South Korean, and he said that they're doing a lot of progress regarding the situation with North Korea. And he said earlier this afternoon that they are not gonna sanction North Korea on oil. Oil, they're gonna leave them. Well, they're gonna put in place some sanction, but excluding the oil supply. Other than that, pretty quiet day. This is usually what happens after a day of a lot of movement in the market that we've seen yesterday with the FOMC minutes. So for the euro still trading at around below the 120 handle. Gold moved quite a lot today. Below now the 1300 psychological level, as you can see here in my charts. Slowly trending lower for the day. Managed to break the S1 level, 1296. Printing the low for the session at 1291. Now we're trading at 1296 S1 level as I'm speaking. If we have a look at the equity market, you had a bit of a sell-off at around the US Open, 230, as you can see here in my S&P. S&P looking pretty heavy, made new lows for the session, broke below the 2500 handle and tested the S1 level, 2496 3/4. But we only recovered this level just a few minutes after, so net S&P down 3 points for the session, so move to the downside has been recovered. Same thing here seen in the DAX, in the S&P's, in the Nasdaq, sorry. Nasdaq similar, let me just bring up my chart. Nasdaq, really similar pattern, make new lows at the US Open 230. Managed to take the low of yesterday, break below the S1 level as well. And now Nasdaq is kind of recovering the down move. Other than that, well, not much happened today. If we have a quick look at the calendar for tomorrow, let me just transition my screen here. So calendar for tomorrow. Tomorrow you have some economic data for Germany, France and the European area. Market, manufacturing and services PMI for the month of September. And then you have for Canadian trader, you have the CPI inflation for the month of August. You have the retail sales coming out at 1:30 as well. And then obviously you have the Theresa May speak. You also have some ECB speaker, starting with Curry in the morning. You also have Mr. Draghi. 11 o'clock London time you have Fed Williams, and in the afternoon you have Constancio, ECB member. 2:30 you have also Fed George and Fed Kaplan later on at 6:30. So a lot of Fed speakers. This is usually the case after a Fed meeting. You have a lot of speakers who are scheduled to speak if they want to correct or rectify the market interpretation following the minutes and the press conference.
Stay low, guys.
And then later at 6:30, because tomorrow is Friday, you also have the US oil Baker Hughes rig count. Okay guys, that's it for today. Hope you had a good day. Enjoy your evening and I'll speak to you tomorrow.